Hello, Danhausen here to let you know that you are watching Dre41 Gaming. They do video games of some sort, who knows, Danhausen doesn't. But they are very nice, very evil, do time. And if you do not watch this channel, you shall rue the day.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dre41, aka Mr. 4K, aka El Fuego, Spicy Dre, aka 1 million downloads on WWE2K22. And WWE Games has yet to
acknowledge me.
But we're not going to worry about that. Listen, today's episode, what we're going to do is we're going to go on community creations and we're going to look and see what Rvd updated attire is. A thumbs up, thumbs in the middle, or thumbs down. We'll check and let's get into it. Alright, so the first one I see is by Drax9. I'm assuming that's how you say Drax9. It already has 102 downloads. Now, it has the Tiger Striped attire, which I think Rvd says is not one of his favorites. Honestly, for me, I think it's one of the more basic attires. For the wrestling fans, a lot of people say it's an iconic attire, which I suppose. Not one of my favorites, so I give it a mid. The second attire, I definitely like. Simplistic. It has the dragon's claw, a yin-yang sign, and some, some Rvd, a yin-yang in the back, and some designs around. Nice pink attire. Honestly, the kick pads changed the yin-yang sign to Rvd and just put Van Dam down the sides. I think that's the one I like. I don't like the yin-yang with the Rvd. I don't know. There's something about it I just don't like. This one gets a thumbs up for the second attire. The first attire I'm not really a fan of too much, but overall, I mean, it looks good. Now, am I going to download all these? No, because come on, I'm not doing all that. But yeah, Drax9, I would say download it if you like the second attire. A lot of people are going to get it just because of the Tiger Stripe one. Let's just be, it's not one of my favorites. I like Rvd attires that are more busy, but this is a good one by Drax9, so definitely download it if you haven't already. Okay, alright, so I see this one, this has good attires. This is definitely good ones. So these are more dragon head based. I like both of these. Both of these attires are pretty good. The first one is a bit dark. I do believe maybe the texture that they have for it might have not been as bright. I would have maybe made the colors more vibrant. The darks a little bit more darks, the red a little bit more red, just for it to stand out, even though I know it's airbrushed. You know what I'm saying? The second attire is one that I really like. I don't understand it, why people are making the second attire is better than the first. That's a little, whatever, it is what it is. But I like the second attire. This is by Drax9. Drax9 is going to go all out here. He's trying to get as many downloads as he can. He's not playing. He's grabbing all the textures from online. If I was to do a Rvd attires for this game, I wouldn't be able to put any of the actual attires that he wore. I would have to do custom ones. We'll see. Okay, now we're getting into something a little bit different here. We got the yellow yin-yang dragon head skulls with fire. That's the first attire. That one is different and I like it. I definitely like the design on it. It looks good from the preview. I'm pretty sure it's a texture that was, I mean, honestly, a lot of these are textures that are found online. These aren't difficult to really find. It's just how you implement them and put them on the call, whether you fix them up, make them look a little bit sharper, whatever the case is. This was created by Super Hitman ESP, so I'm assuming he's on PlayStation or maybe even PC. So this one is a good one. I like the first attire. It's different. And he put Van Dam on the kick pads. So definitely get a thumbs up from me for, I don't know, something about it. I just like the Van Dam on the kick pads instead of the Rvd. It's just me. The second attire is one that I really, really like. This one has that fantasy dragon with I guess the aura, the blue aura around it with the yin yang sign. on the front and the back. I really like this attire. This attire is probably one of my favorites for RVD, so definitely this is worth a download. Once again, the creator is Super Hitman ESP. You can see it on the screen, all the numbers behind it. I'm not doing all that, but yeah, this one is definitely a good one. I would definitely suggest, if you're a fan of RVD around this era, definitely download these. These are definitely worth it. Okay, now we're moving into the realm of maybe a little bit of obscure RVD attires. Okay, so I know of the first attire. That's the ECW. The first one is definitely an ECW attire. I definitely like that one. A majority of his ECW ones I just like because of the nostalgia factor with it. So I mess with those off the rip. Just is what it is. The creator of this was Raw Chairman Musician, and they're on Xbox. Okay. Alright, and the second attire, the second attire, it looks like it was put to, I'm not sure if this was, how his attire actually looks, but it looks harshly put together. And also on the 98 joints, he has RVD, when it should be Van Dam. On the kick pads, like I said, I'm a stickler for the Van Dam thing. You'll probably see it all throughout this video. It is what it is. The first attire I can run with. If he was doing an ECW era Rob Van Dam, he would get much respect. But you're putting a 98 attire with a 2022 attire, I would say stick to a specific era. Mainly because even like the kick pads, the knee pads, also how he taped his hands were different. A lot of people don't pay attention to little details like that. So yeah, this one is cool. This one is cool. I would say get it for the first attire, not so much the second. I would say get it for the first attire. But overall, good. I like the first one more than I like the second one, to be completely honest. I would say download it for the first one. Okay. So, this was created by a Raw Chairman Musician again, and people are going to spam CC with RVD attires. Whatever they can find, they're just going to throw on. It is what it is. Neither one of these were my favorites. Neither one of these, I don't like the first attire. It just looked muddy. And I'm not saying like his work is muddy. I'm saying just the design of the singlet to me looks muddy. The blue singlet, I'm not really a fan of either, because it's almost like a blue version of the red attire or the black attire with the red dragon. Honestly, it's literally almost like a color swap. So I don't know. Also, Van Dam on the kick pads. I think his return one, like when he returned back to WWE, he did the yin yang with the RVD. But before that, I'm pretty sure a majority of them said Van Dam. Come on, it's not a difficult to find Van Dam. Put it down the sides and call it a day. This one is mid. I'm not a fan of either of these attires, but I feel like, once again, with a lot of creators for RVD, they're just going to find whatever they can and throw it on the call and upload it to CC. So it is what it is. Okay, Raw Chairman Musician, you're doing a little bit better. You keep messing up. All right, so basically these two attires are attires that I like. This is from WWE SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. These are the two attires that you get for RVD. I think there's a third one too. But these are the two attires. These two attires, I love these attires. The second one, I love. It's really great. It's colorful. It pops out. It's not something that RVD gets on a regular basis. Now, what I mean by that is not the RVD or the yin yang, but what I'm saying is just the crumbled brick or destroyed concrete with the neon colors. You don't get that a lot, and that attire right there is one that I appreciate a lot. I definitely do. Now, the first one, which I guess you can call like I always call it like an ice dragon with an RVD. Like, I really like that one too. Both of these have incredible designs to it. So yeah, Raw Chairman Musician, you definitely doing your thing. I don't like that. See, if I wish I was able to upload RVD attires. Let me put a little bit of background into it. So I'm a character designer for the Wrestling Code, and I do help with a good portion of the roster's attire designs. I've been working on RVD attires, so I can't upload any of the attires that I have references for because they're going to be in the Wrestling Code. And I just wish I might do a custom one if I have time. We'll see what happens. But this one is a good one. Now, see this one right here. If you're looking for the ruthless aggression, or if you're doing like a shut your mouth roster, this is the one to get. Raw Chairman Musician, you trying to upload everything you can. You wasn't playing around. When you upload this, you uploaded this at 4 o'clock in the morning. You are on a different time. Okay. So once again, Raw Musician is just throwing a bunch of stuff in here. The purple one, it's cool. It stands out. It's different. I think this is the one that he did. Yeah, Ruthless Aggression, and he also did a TNA version of this. I'm pretty sure Raw Chairman Musician is probably gonna throw that one up. Is this like just a showcase for Raw Chairman? Is no one else like uploading stuff? I don't know. Let me see the rear. Once again, the damn kick pads. I just don't understand it. Raw Musician, you're getting points for finding attires, but you're also losing them for leaving the same kick pads without doing the Van Dam. I know that some people are like, oh, it's a small thing, but it's like, for a call creator, you think little things like that. Little things like that. If you can fix them, you should be able to. Okay, so more from Raw Chairman. Now, here's where it gets a little bit sticky, and I'll explain why. So with this one, the first one I like. Simplistic, just dragon claws going throughout. We got the RVD, we got the yin yang signs on there. Very simplistic. The base of it is probably like a dark gray concrete sort of deal design to it. Now, the second attire, I have a little bit of issues with. And I think the problem with it is that they didn't take into account how it sat on the singlet and how the singlet sat on the body. So the dragon looks warped. Overall, still good. Once again, Raw Chairman, for the love of God, please just put Van Dam on the sides of the kick pads. My goodness, my guy. Please. Good. Both of these are good. The first one is good. The second one is only because of the warped dragon head, because of the attire and it's how it sits on the body. That's it. If it sat a little bit better, I would have liked it a bit more, but it's still cool. I'm still trying to see if we can find anything that really stands out and not ones that are just easily put together or ones you can find online. That's still something I'm looking for. Okay, now we're doing a little bit something different here. Raw Chairman, you are doing too much. His gamer tag is Life is Good. Yeah, Life is Good. Well, dog, you going to you are going all out. Like, you're trying to get as many downloads as you can. And once again, the people are going to flood CC with Van Dam attires. This is why I'm doing this video, clearly. So this one, I like the second one, but let's go with the first one. The first one has a lot going on. And once again, he's not really worried about putting Van Dam on the kick pads. Whatever, it is what it is. It stands out. It's colorful, but I think it's messy. Just the design, not what the creator did. I'm talking about the singlet design itself. It's a lot going on. I don't think it's one of his more popular ones. I think it's abstract. It's ones that you probably wouldn't see a lot of. But in regards to, like, if you want to use it, I guess. What era is this? 2010? So this is what? This is TNA joints? Yeah. And then you got the graffiti, the gray one, and they say this is his TNA one. I remember making this one when it had paint tool. Woo! This one was a mission to make. No, actually, it wasn't as difficult. It wasn't as difficult. This one I liked. This one I liked because it was a bit different. When he got to TNA, he changed up his style a bit, which I really liked. So I would say if you was to download this one, I would say the second one, more so than the first. But, you know, teach his own. Okay, so now we got a different creator, thank goodness. This one is NBA Fan Man. NBA Fan Man. And if it looks like, oh, why is this so difficult for you to read? The TV is kind of far from me. Okay, so, not a fan of the dragon head on the first one. Not so much a fan of the first attire, to be completely honest. I don't know. I'm not really a fan. Shout outs to the people who are aware enough to put Van Damme on the side of the kick pads as opposed to keeping it as it is. So I already did my opinion on the yellow singlet, so I'm not going to say anything about it. The first one, I don't like it. I don't like how the dragon head. I think Rob Van Dam might have went to someone else for this one. I feel like he went to somebody else because this doesn't look like a design from his OG singlet designer. It might be, but it's not his best design, to be completely honest. That's my opinion. So this one is mid. I would say the second one is worth it. First one isn't. Okay. All right, now we got some attires that stand out a little bit. The first one is simplistic. I guarantee you when I turn it around, it's going to say RVD. Raw chairman, musician, life is good. I'm not even going to say anything about that anymore. It is what it is. First one is cool, simplistic. You got the RVD skulls with, not skulls, but bones with the yin yang sign. You also got it on the back with some spikes. Simplistic. The secondary is cool. I like it. It stands out. It's different. A lot of people wouldn't choose that attire. And once again, I feel like Life is Good is just finding everything he can and trying to get as many downloads as possible. I would say if you're going to do like if I was to do an RVD, it's just going to be two attires. But it's going to be two attires that stand out from everybody else's. You know what I'm saying? I might do custom ones if somebody is interested in getting them. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so this is TNA joints. This is TNA joints. Alright, so I like the Iron Man one. I do like the Iron Man one. The Iron Man one is cool. It looks like it was put together very harshly. Okay, so I think the texture itself could be put together a little bit better. I feel like it was stretched a bit. I could be wrong. I feel like I'm not though. The Iron Man attire is cool. I would just say clean it up, put things together a bit better. Because I feel like the yin yang sign in the front was way too big. I feel like it was smaller than that. But overall, a good attire. They threw the shirt on it, which is this TNA joint, which was cool. I didn't understand the RVD thing with like the Matrix kind of things to it. Whatever, it is what it is. Now the neon paint, not one of my favorites. It doesn't seem like it was a very creative attire. I think this is when he was like teaming with like Katie Forbes. Oh yeah, the voltage joint. It's too basic. It's too basic. It's when I see RVD, I feel like I need something that pops out, and this doesn't pop out. This just looks like he didn't go to his guy to get this made. He just went to a seamstress, say, hey, throw this on, make it match my lady's joint, and I'm good. So both of these get a mid. The first one is a good try at it. I feel like, once again, a lot of people just try to throw up as whatever they could as fast as possible for RVD. You'll probably see some better attires as time goes on. Alright, so this one was made by Singlet Uzumaki? You see what his creator name. I'm not going to sit there and try to say these people's names. It's too wild. Okay, so these are 3 attires. We're not going to talk about the Ice Dragon. We're going to leave that one alone. We got a Tiger one, which I never like Rvd Tiger Attires. So those are always mid to me, to be completely honest. The Ice Dragon one is good. I love that one. Let me see. The purple one it's dark. Like the dragon on it's kind of dark. God, everybody has RVD. No one cares about putting Van Damme on the sides. I might have to make a custom one just to put people on game. It is what it is. I might have to. It's too dark to see the details. It stands out because it's different, and you don't really see a lot of purple singlet designs from RVD. Still, if you were to download it, I mean, you got other options from other people who got the Ice Dragon, so I would say probably skip this one. Yeah. They changed the knee pads though. Like they were aware enough to change the knee pads, but they didn't change the kick. It's fine. Look, on to the next one. Okay, so we already did the Iron Man joint. And once again, you'll probably see doubles, triples, quadruples of the same attires. So I'm only going to try to speak about the ones that I haven't. The first attire is very warped, very stretched out, I think. Is this one of his better attires? It's one of his. Actually, this was his return to Raw, right? I think. Or am I bugging? Am I bugging? No. This is not his return attire. Not really a fan of the first attire. Not really a fan. So this one is a mid. I would say you don't really have to download this one. You got other options with the Iron Man joint. I just don't think the first attire was put together the best way it could be. So this probably is a skip. Okay, so we got some bold RVD attires. And we're also going to check and see if there is the Van Damme on the kick pads, or did they just leave it basic? I think they changed the knee pads. I don't know. But okay, so the first one. This is from the SVR series, which I poly with. It's a big ass yin yang sign with the RVD on the side. That's cool. They still got RVD. Whatever, it's fine. Whatever. RVD on the back with the yin yang sign, very simplistic, but it gets straight to the point. Now, the second attire, the one of a kind attire. I really like this one. This one looks simplistic on the front, RVD on the front. You got some stripes in there, some dragon, some body parts of the dragon. Then on the back, they freaked it and put the dragon on the back. I like it. I wish the front of it matched more with the back of it matched more. I wish the front matched more with the back of the attire. But overall, I would say if you were going to download this, get the second attire, not so much the first. Yeah, I'm going to say that. This gets a good one, but I would say definitely get the second attire over the first. Okay, so we got the Tiger Stripe. We already spoke about it, so skip. And the second attire is the ECW attire. This attire is pretty cool. I wish I could... never mind. So yeah, I like the second attire. I feel like they could have cleaned it up a bit. I feel like they grabbed it and kind of threw it together, and that's what that is. I feel like they did. I really do. But I really like the second attire. I wish that with it being an ECW era Rob Van Dam, that they took more care of these attires. Well, the second attire to be a bit more bolder, because this is how it looks now, current day faded. If they made it more vibrant, it would have stood out a little bit more. Overall, I like the second attire. They did do the Van Dam, but I feel like it's crooked, and you could probably tell it's a little bit crooked, but at least they put Van Dam on the side, so I'll poly with that all day. Alright, we got the Yin Yang RVD attire. I already did the second one, so we're not going to talk about that. This one I like. I like it. It stands out. It's different. You're not gonna find this attire that much on CC, I don't think. I think this is around the ECW era, the WWE ECW era. So yeah, this is a good attire, basic, but it gets to the point. It's different, so it stands out. It's simplistic, so I mess with it. Overall, good. I would say if you're doing a WWE ECW era Rob Van Dam, it's definitely worth a download. Okay, so this one looks a little dumb, and I'll explain why. This shirt is stupid. You should have never put that shirt on him. I don't even get it. Whatever. Alright, so the first singlet, I want to say like a Ghost Rider sort of attire. I like it. Looks like a texture just thrown on it. I'm not downloading all these to see how they look in game, but I do like how the design look. I'm mad that they didn't even try to change the entrance attire singlet to match. It kind of doesn't make sense. Whatever. It is what it is. The first one is good. I would say because they put this stupid shirt, just stay away from it completely. But the first attire is worth it, I guess. You could copy it over and go from there. So, yeah. Okay, well, there you have it. We looked through 3 pages of Rvd attires. There's not many up as of yet. It's only the day after the DLC, so we'll see. If we get a good response on this video, I'll do more like this, looking up attires. Other than that, you guys stay safe. Subscribe if you're new. I got a ton of videos on here. Other than that, catch you guys on the next episode. Later.